Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Next Stop Wildlife Show Australia. I'm Wayne Caveman Keys and this is the beautiful Naringi Reserve. Today's show we've got an absolute ripper. We've got two of my favourite places on the Cumberland. I've got many favourite places, but these two are special. One, Naringi Reserve. It's my hometown. Been walking the tracks for 50 years, so got a special place in the heart, I've got to say. And the other one, Penrith Weir. As kids we used to go there on the weekends when we were at school, go swimming in the river, the mud baths, it was awesome. And nothing's changed, it's just a beautiful little spot and some mad bird life down there. So without further ado, let's hit these two mad spots on the Cumberland, folks. I'm Wayne Caveman Keys, let's get out for the walk. Little lace monitor, first stop out on the Cumberland Plains. And Keysy the Caveman, absolute ripper of a day. And wouldn't be a day on Naringi without seeing one of these fellas. Absolutely beautiful lace monitor. Sticking his head out of that hollow there. Beautiful. And that's the importance of these hollows out on the Cumberland. We need to conserve all of these big trees with hollows, so little guys like this have got somewhere to live. Beautiful little lace monitor. Just a juvenile. Plenty of juvenile lace monitors down here at the Genge. Look at this fella. Absolute bottler. Ripper day and an absolute ripper start. It's the first stop for the day. Mad lace monitor out in the hollow at the Genge with a caveman. Mad start on the next stop. Loves that little hollow there. Okay. Next stop out on the Cumberland, an absolute ripper. The beautiful golden eastern water skink, and he's just down next to Eastern Creek in the beautiful Naringi. Look at that mad golden sheen off the scales. A beautiful little skink and one of the staples around every reserve. Yeah, beautiful little guy down at Naringi Reserve, special. And as we go down past Currawong picnic area, a little pond, little lagoon there, the sacred kingfishers. They've been nesting around this area this year, and one magnificent bird, beautiful. Oh, next stop, have a look at this guy. Check the eyes out on the beautiful tawny frogmouth. And he knows me, this guy, he trusts me a lot. That's why he's not doing the on a stick pose. He's quite well aware that I'm there and he doesn't mind at all. Usually they'll act like a stick or a part of the tree and stick their head up and their beak up in the air and close the eyes. But because he's so used to me having a good look at me, and there's a pair of these tawny frogmouths down right next to the picnic area. And only one at the moment, say the other one would be nesting and should be due back any time, probably overdue. Look at the eyes on these magic nocturnal birds, the tawny frogmouth. And these tawny frogmouths, they're a night bird. They're not actually an owl, so yeah, they're in a genus all of their own. They're remotely related to the nightjars and night birds like that, but they're in an actual genus of all of their own, the tawny frogmouth. A night bird, yeah, and they like to feed on mice and frogs and other small mammals and insects, the younger ones. So yeah, absolutely beautiful night bird. And those eyes, they get me every time. Look at those pupils just dilators. It's they've got like that telescopic vision. and a magic camouflage. Usually see them in paperbarks a lot, they blend in so well. Next stop, it's the male wood duck. Going for a bit of a drink and a paddle through the ponds down near Currawong Picnic Area, Nurragingy Reserve, New South Wales, Australia. There, a little bunch of wood ducks here. And I think we also have some chestnut teal ducks just in front here. A beautiful little duck down in the wetlands section and the ponds. Quite a few water birds. You can see that beautiful green, that sheen of like a bottle green all over the head and the neck. The chestnut teal, and that's where they get the name from, the teal being that sheen, that metallic sheen of teal on the top of the head, and the chestnut colours all down the side. Beautiful ducks. Oh, next stop, absolute bottler, the Pacific baza or crested hawk, and this one looks like it's nesting close by. There's a bunch of about 3 or 4 today, and one majestic bird of prey. I love these guys. We've got quite a few down Naringi, nesting around the pond areas. And they have one of the most magnificent eyes. I love these guys, that amber coloured eyes. And all of that barring down the chest. They're very attractive bird of prey. They like to feed on all of the stick insects and other insects, and they also can mimic frog calls so that they can zero in on frogs as their prey. Quite a unique bird of prey. Magnificent. Look at the eyes. That's incredible. So yeah, down Naringi, had a good look at me then. Just magic. Oh, something spooked him then. See the beautiful barring under the chest there. Yeah, great to have these Pacific baza down at Naringi. They did nest a couple of years ago, and unfortunately none of the chicks made it, but it looks as though they might have had a few chicks this year. And off he goes to the next stop. And there it is, the Pacific baza up, dressing the nest area. Doesn't seem to be any chicks in the nest at the moment, but a lot of activity in the nest. You can see her just dressing the nest and tending to it. She's been putting the softer organic materials in the top of the nest there, like the gum leaves and other materials, to like a soft medium to lay in. So very interesting behaviour down here. And she's been returning to eat, but obviously no chicks in there. We'll keep our eye out on that, that's definitely for sure. So Naringi, the Pacific baza, next stop, an absolute crackerjack. Okay, let's get to the next stop. Oh, look at this guy, it's big buffhead, down by the waterway, down by the long pond. Beautiful coloration, that banded stripe. He actually looks a bit grumpy. What's up with you, mate? Oh, check that out. That's the defence display. And he's telling me don't come no closer. Hey, mate, come on. Oh, he means business, this bloke. He had the mouth open showing the teeth. So he doesn't want me messing with his Sheilas, his women. It's all right, mate. I'm definitely not interested. So yeah, beautiful. Oh, look at this. Here's a bulldog or jumper ant. And these guys have got a grievance. Oh, look at this. Oh, I come in for a bit of a tussle. You've got to watch that sting. Oh, cool. Next stop, another golden eastern water skink. There's a pair of them just here. And I'd say she's not long given birth because she was gravid, like she was huge only a few days ago. And I can see there's another one just beside her on the sandstone block here. Getting a little bit of sun. We've got a bit of cloud cover at the moment. Yeah, definitely they've given birth to the live birth these ones give, so The little golden water skins come out with really curly little tails. Okay guys, how mad was that? Nurragingy, it never fails to impress. And I know a lot of yous come here and yous don't see a lot sometimes, but being my local park, it's got a bit of an advantage, I know, where every single animal is out here. So we'll take you to the next stop, and the next stop's going to be Penrith Weir, another bopper of a spot. So let's get out of here to Penrith Weir, guys. Oh, I'm mad. First stop, out at Penrith Weir, the beautiful rainbow bee-eater. It looks like a young juvenile there. Oh, look at this, beautiful colours, magnificent colours of the rainbow bee-eater. And they've got the young ones with them at the moment. They're fledged and they're now out doing their hunting for the insects. They are little cicadas and flies, dragonflies, and they're fast, these guys, and spectacular colours. So yeah, Penrith Weir, first stop, an absolute cracker. What a place. If you get a chance, definitely have a look down at Penrith Weir and the river walk. The rainbow bee-eaters, quite a few down here today too. Magnificent birds. Next stop at Penrith Weir, an absolute corker. The beautiful chestnut-breasted manakins, a lovely bird. And we have a look across the beautiful Nepean River, New South Wales, Australia, and we have the pelican, majestic, beautiful fishermen on the river. Just insane, the size of these birds, the wingspan, absolutely beautiful. Made so famous in that classic Australian movie Storm Boy, Mr. Percival. They're a beautiful bird. Oh, next stop, the sacred kingfisher. Just down, pruning himself down by the river. Beautiful aqua colours of these guys. They're a magnificent bird. Swift flyer and one of the best fishermen there is. The magic how that sun reflects off those metallic feathers. This iridescent blue, aqua blues, all different colours and shades of blue. Yeah, beautiful. Look at those wings. More rainbow bee-eater. Just beautiful. Look at those peach and orange colours all down the face. They're definitely one of the most magnificent birds you'd ever see. Look at him looking at the insects going by. Oh, next stop, talk about bite off more than you can chew. Look at the, oh, you got it down. Massive cicada, that sacred kingfisher. Awesome. And as you can see, they'll take anything mid-air, fish from the water. Just crazy hunters, these guys. Yeah, beautiful kingfisher, the sacred kingfisher, out on the Nepean River on the Weir walk. So next stop, let's see what we got. Oh, what a ripper. The eastern osprey. I seen a pair of these guys flying around down there at the Weir, and this is one of their favourite haunts. Majestic animal, they are just beautiful. And he's almost right over the top of me. He's usually on the branch below, so he's caught me by surprise a bit. He came and landed right just about on top of my head, except about 30 foot up in the air on the branch. But yeah, it's one of his regular haunts. He likes to get his feed and then come bring it up here and have a feed up on this particular branch, or the one below it's actually his favourite. He's on the lookout. Beautiful eastern osprey. Seen him take some good sized bass, mullet, all sorts of fish down here. Seems to avoid the carp, so he knows exactly what he's eating, what's good. Got beautiful eyes. The majestic eastern osprey of Australia. The third largest of our birds of prey. got a very decent wingspan, and look at the claws, those talons, absolutely massive. Oh, check the wings out, how beautiful is that? Eastern osprey, and that wasn't a full spread of the wings, just a bit of a stretch. Give us a great look at those colours underneath. And one of our most favourite birds out near the waterways, the white-bellied sea eagle and this eastern osprey. Oh gee, had a bit of a shot at the camera then, and off he takes. Oh, beautiful. A bit more footage of the chestnut mannequins, chestnut-breasted mannequins. And the numbers are growing down here at the Nepean River. It's just mad to see that, because they look so good in big numbers and flocks. Soon about 20 or 30 of them fly out a few weeks back, and I've got some great footage of maybe 10 or so, all in a
look over
small
here, mate.
area. Next stop, the dusky wood swallow. And there's a young juvenile. You can see by all that speckling marking, and there's probably a bit of waxing on the feathers and that still. But yeah, he'll eventually turn the same colours as mum and dad. But yeah, the juveniles have this really cool stripy kind of dot art pattern about them. Beautiful bird. And off he goes. You can see him here. A little family of 3. And that's why the numbers are building. It bred very well this year. I've noticed a number of the younger ones and juveniles around. I really love the dusky wood swallows, that dark markings and how it fades into the brown. It's just beautiful. Hey, there comes the young one again. Back between mum and dad. Beautiful to watch the young birds with the parents. Absolutely remarkable example of what good parenting is. The birds, they're just awesome. The dusky wood swallow down at Nepean River Weir. Yeah, very close family. And the juvenile's not far away from these two parents now. This goes off for a little bit by himself, but never strays too far from mum and dad. Cleaning the beak off. They were down feeding on the seeds. That's where you'll find them most of the time, is down in the long grasses feeding on the seeds. They just love it. Our next stop, the gorgeous eastern rosella. We drop back to Naringi Reserve now, and yeah, in amongst the casuarinas, the swamp she oaks, down by Eastern Creek. One of the most beautifully coloured birds. And you can see that contrast between the colours, just magnificent. The sharpness between that red and the yellow on the chest. I love that lime green. That's just such an unusual colour. Yeah, they're a spectacular bird. Amazing patterning on the back. Another grasslands parrot. They quite often seen down on the forest floor. You can spot these guys a lot of the time feeding on little dried seeding grasses and millet seed or other fruiting plants up here. On this particular plant there's a lot of fruit. Oh, these guys are awesome. The white-winged chough, an amazing bird, and the colour of those eyes. Beautiful metallic blues and purples that actually come off the feathers if you get it in the right sunshine. But those eyes are amazing. And actually see those pupils dilating as he looks over here, probably having a bit of a look at me. Oh, they don't get much beadier than those eyes. He's having a bit of a call, and they've just come down by Currawong picnic area, down by the lagoon, have a bit of a drink. Real hot day down here, so yeah, it's great that we got a bit of rain recently. A lot of these water holes have filled back up again. A lot more water there in them than there was, say, 2 weeks ago, and all the birds are taking advantage of that. the white-winged choughs. You can see the white under the wings, that's why they call them the white-winged chough, as they go flying across to the other side. Golden eastern water skink, another one, a staple of the Cumberland. Beautiful animal. One of the first reptiles that I ever seen when I come for a walk down Naringi, and still love them. Gorgeous. Oh, check this tiny little eastern water dragon out. He's just sitting on this log here. He's probably picking off ants and other little tiny bugs because not much of him. Oh, see how fast he struck at that. He's having a look at me. But yeah, he got something there, and it was probably only a little ant or something. You have to eat a lot of those. But he's tiny. He's only about the size of a chupa chup, a little like a lolly on a stick, a little stick with a ball on the end. He's on the watch. And he's just down beside Eastern Creek. So a full range of sizes in the eastern water dragons. And he must be getting a good feed there, this fella. Oh, and we're back to these guys. Can kind of see the blue sheen from those feathers, and you can see a little bit of white on the wing that signifies the name, white-winged chough. They're always in a little colony and pecking around the ground. Oh, check this out. How beautiful. It's a little moorhens, little baby moorhens. Mum's just come up to give it a bit of a feed. Ah, they're tiny. Little fluff balls. You almost stepped over the other one's head, poor bugger. Yeah, there's the nest right there. You can see it looks like a basket that's been weaved almost out there. This is some upright sticks and how she's moulded all of those wet little twigs around in a circular style cup, and little baby's nest right in there. What a ripper day, hey folks. 2 mad parks in the one show. So hope you enjoyed this double feature. If you did, hit that little subscribe button for us and give us some likes and comments. We'd really appreciate that, folks. So until next time, I'm Wayne Caveman Keys at the Cumberland Nature Crew, signing out for the day. And I'll see you guys on the next stop tomorrow. What a doozy, eh?